And there's the start of this one. We're underway, Joey. In the afternoons, the wind grooves it, and it's always best in the afternoon. So this afternoon, I think we're going to see some classic competition.
Exciting day for surfing history. First heat of round 3 called on. Owen Wright taking on Keanu Asing in dreamy conditions here at Uluwatu.
You could see Owen looking over his shoulder going, have I done the wrong thing here? Should I have sat with him? Here's Keanu.
Keanu Asing getting the start. Hollow section is going to run down the line without him. So Owen will be happy to find out that he wasn't able to get a completion there.
Another one here.
So now with a different positioning down the line, Anu is going to check this one out. Setting up a big backside hack, clean connection there. End section will tap it shut. 2-turn combination to start getting that flow going here. 25 on the clock.
They're two rides that you wouldn't worry about. The 2-turn combos, we see it here. Little pump and drive and just trying to get around it and into the right position. Gets that first turn in. Nice whip out of the top and then the floater nice and clean to finish. But again, 2-turn wave in conditions like these isn't really going to be a score that'll worry Owen Wright, and he'll feel like that sitting with that priority and waiting is going to turn into some gold perhaps right now.
Right, how dangerous he is anytime he's on his forehand at Pipeline, at Chopo, when he created history at 210s in the final of Cloud Break. Now he gets to dig in on his first ride at Uluwatu. Deep bottom turn, front side wrap, clean as you like. Into an end section quickly. Both surfers getting some 2-turn combos out of the way. And that front side wrap was really refreshing to watch.
Super clean and critical, wasn't it? Sharp through the rail.
As the judges always have the same criteria for every venue around the world, and sometimes they emphasize what they're looking for. We'll watch Owen Wright's wave one more time.
You see a little stall at the takeoff and then that pump to build speed, waits at the bottom for that to stand up and just drives through that turn. Realises he's late, but that critical second turn was beautiful. If we were on a beach break, would have been a good score.
And thinking about backing up the 4.83. Setting up that big first turn, layback hack. He'll hang on to it for the completion, but it's going to put him behind. He'll lay low to get out in front again. Nice fading cutback. End section, letting him throw the tail above the lip. Incomplete on the third effort. So second scoring right in, building his lead slightly there.
This turn was very critical. Unfortunate catches of the rail, as we'll see here. Kind of waited for this one, had time, didn't run off in front of him, and then he just lays it over. And then that front arm came back and it destabilised him, put him behind the whitewater, got some downtime, which we know the judges don't like. But now he starts to get his groove on. Nice little turn there. Figures that I may as well go for broke. It's not going to be a keeper score, something that I want to have at the end. And the only way I'm going to turn it into something that's going to challenge Keanu is to go for it.
And meanwhile, in a better position to get another wave here. Driving down the line with some speed, pulls in, and stretches out that barrel opportunity, but he goes down. Oh my goodness, even with a bike crash, nothing was going to hold you out of surfing perfect waves at Uluwatu. Keanu Asing waiting with priority for this moment. Big hack on the backhand of the Hawaiian. Belts it off the lip again. Third turn in transition, powerful and in the pocket. Now showing that strength to everybody.
And then Owen Wright, you could tell he knew there was some urgency and some need to really flare up on his one because he was throwing tail and doing some pretty incredible stuff.
Starting with Keanu's wave first. A lot of powerful vertical hacks here, Bart.
And the bottom turn coming from behind the whitewater, so fits him perfectly into the pocket. Second one there, here's number 3. You would think you could get repetitious in this sense, but all of those turns were beautifully synced. Nothing better you could do on that wave.
Kicks out with authority. Answer for Owen Wright. The goofy foot throws the tail a couple times. Throwing that progression out. Point of difference with a roundhouse wrap. And we'll fade out of there for the priority battle. Both surfers getting keeper scores with 13 minutes to go. And this was Owen Wright's answer.
Driving out of the top. You can see the criticalness. Those turns of Owen were more critical, more committed, most probably, and a little more difficult perhaps, but there just wasn't that rhythm and that flow and that consistency to that wave, and it did kind of pan out at the bottom there. Maybe edge to Keanu Asing, but both guys showing what they've got. He just wants to get something better than that 3, and he doesn't need much to go into the lead.
Keanu Asing going for it now. Deep on this section. He's going to be caught behind for a moment here. Fighting hard for some open faith. Meanwhile, Owen Wright out the back. Pulls in for a moment. but not enough room to make it out.
Owen would have went that wave with priority, and he would now have priority. Here goes Owen on one behind it, though.
Owen pulling in, nice position, and gets the exit. Big rooftop float. Now setting up a big hack right in front of Asing. Puts that one right on the money. And just for a bonus section, hacks the inside corner. A massive shift will be happening in the lead now. Right, undefeated over Keanu Asing in his career, trying to keep that record his way. Beautiful to see a tube ride in the sea.
Yeah, that's why we're here. Floats that section. Watch this, right over the top. Comes straight back on top of it to sort of say, when it gets stolen from you like that, it's always difficult. But Owen Wright, it shows the importance of that 6 earlier and him finishing that one and staying committed to it as the heat ends, because if he'd given up on that one and it came in as a 3, he would never have had that foundation to win this heat upon. So the 7.43 was a great score and the winning ride, but it was that 6 that created the foundation for the win.
Owen Wright takes that first win here in round 3 at the Uluwatu CT.